I've tried Google Docs. I've tried Notion templates. I've tried using the Notes app on my phone, because when I go out for my walks, I want to be able to come back and whatever ideas I had, be able to throw them into some semblance of order. But if I'm being honest, as a mom with ADHD and inconsistent time at best, it just wasn't working out until I found Kortex. Now, Kortex is an AI-powered second brain system that allows you to connect the dots between anything and everything that you possibly want to put together. You can use the library to pull in your own ebooks and PDFs to draw from, for example. Like that parenting book that you really were excited about and you know that there's a quote in there that you love. If you have the ebook that you've already bought, you can put it into your library and access it and use Kortex to search the document for you in order to find that thing that you wanted to apply for the week. All of the brain dumps that you have throughout the day, when an idea comes up and you're like, I just need to jot this down, you can put it in the capture portion of Kortex and you can make this usable, because later on you can bring that idea into a working document. I use Kortex almost every single day between my bullet journal, which I couldn't use all by itself, and my Kortex documents, which allows me to not think linearly, but instead be able to drop things in any semblance of order and come back to it. As long as I have a naming protocol that I can use and come back to and, remember what I was trying to say or do, I can come back to it and reference it and make it usable later. And I'm going to share with you today exactly how I do that using the free AI-powered second brain system in Kortex. Let's start with a focus on the capture feature, my most favorite by far. In the capture feature, you are able to write down any notes that you have on the go. So if you're out on your walk and you need to quick catch a note, you can just type it in the capture feature and store it in this kind of note collecting section. But where it gets even better is that you can tag a specific document that you know that you're going to want to reference later. So if I know I want to add this to a reminder list so that later on when I go to the grocery store, I can check my reminders and make sure that I only see the things that are in that document because I've tagged it when I added it to my capture. So here you see I can click on that document from the capture and the link will take me to that specific document, and anything that I've tagged or added to that will pop up on that document page. Now keep in mind I'm doing this on my mobile web, so the functionality isn't even as crisp or easy as using the desktop app or website, but it's still great. And there's a mobile app coming soon. Within a document, you're able to create, just like you would in a Google Doc or any other document system, numbered lines, bullet points, anything that you need to, but you can also use different elements, which I'm not going to get into in this one, but elements are amazing and allow you to link back to other documents that you've used before, or create kind of these chunks where you can open and close them to add information that you want in specific groups grouped together. Now I want you to be able to play around with this. So I've created this template for you to access so that you can see what the elements look like and actually have a usable template that you can walk away with to help get your week set off right. It starts off with a reflect and refuel section with a few questions, an energy audit, which really leans into your human design. So if you haven't gotten that chart, make sure you get your human design chart. It gives you top 3 priorities. It's one priority for each area that we focus on here, which is your work, your kiddos, and yourself. And then there's a rolling task board that really is beneficial to understand the capture piece, because you can have rolling tasks in your capture and then bring over the specific things that you want to focus on for the week. I also put at the bottom meal ideas and a bunch of other documents that really link so that you don't have to keep them all in one place, but you have access to all of them in one place. And of course, like always, if you have questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments below so that you can be really clear on how to use this amazing tool. Okay. I know that probably was a lot for you, and it can be overwhelming, especially when it's new. But here's the thing. All I want you to have access to is this template, which you'll have to sign up to get your free access to Kortex, and just start using this today. I've already attached documents at the bottom, so they'll pop open for you in their own separate things for meal planning and holidays and things that you want to dump and remind yourself in there. And we can talk about how to organize Kortex later, but right now I want you to get into the habit of using each of the different documents that I've created in this template for you. And if you have specific questions, make sure you drop them down below in the comments. And if you want to learn more about how you can use Kortex as a single parent, please make sure that you ask your questions in the comments so I can reply to them or create a video just for you to answer your questions. I can't wait for you to try Kortex out and let me know what you think. Put a link down below so that you can access the template, and I'll see you again soon. That's all for now. Bye.